YouTube, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be reacting to Hensem again. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I just reacted to them. They got an amazing channel. Hopefully you guys went and subscribed. But I wanted to react to this video that I saw on their channel, the truth about female barbers. So here's what I'm thinking. They're gonna talk about what it's like to be a female barber in a male-dominated industry. They're gonna talk about, at least from my experience having female barbers and being around that situation where female barbers trying to build their clientele, it's really hard for them in the beginning compared to a male to build their clientele, because males just have this idea that women can't cut hair. But once they've proven themselves, it seems like they just skyrocket. So let's see if that sentiment is shared here with these female barbers. I'm excited to watch this.
Sex sells, dude. I mean,
Whoa. She started out with what? There's a problem. I gotta plug in my headphones.
sex sells, dude. I mean,
Barbering, a profession that evolved from being the village doctor that, aside from grooming, performed dental work and even minor surgical operations. The trade has now become a cultural phenomenon within the male community. Female barbers are quite rare, at least here in Singapore. Unfortunately, as progressive as we try to be, innate gender stereotypes still exist. And today I'll be talking to female barbers who've achieved legitimate careers in barbering to learn what it's like to be female in a male-dominated industry.
Quality content right here. This quality content.
My name is Suryan.
oh, nigga.
I'm Suryan.
Hi, I'm Zin.
They got dope names.
Thank you for coming out and telling me about the world of barbering in the eyes of a female barber in that sense.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Great. So how long have you been barbering?
I would say close to 3 years.
2 years-ish. Could say 6 years.
How was it like in the beginning? Did you mess anyone's hair out?
Definitely, every single barber will mess up someone's hair, will cut someone's throat. Yeah, because if you're doing beard trimming, you're going to shave at the neck area, you will cut someone's throat, but not to the extent where the person will die lah.
Right.
Yeah, small little things that some customers cannot accept because it's painful.
It was my first real paying customer.
She had to clarify, not enough to kill him. You gonna nick him, you know what I mean?
Zero, like the back of his ear. So because of that, he had to go a whole zero, like mid-zero. It was supposed to be a taper cut. Yeah, still traumatized by it, but...
Is there an edge or a skill that you think you have over a male barber?
I would say I'm gentle, more gentle.
More gentle? Okay.
That's what like some of my clients actually tell me. Because you know, some guys can be a bit rough. They're like, you know, you want it fast, like bam. I'm just like, you know.
I do it better than a guy. Yeah. Sex sells, man. Sex sells, dude. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, yeah, that's just it, you know. Like, if you have the charm and you know how to charm a person and tell them what looks good and what not, and you make them believe in you in a way. Because I have experiences, my first time cutting, like, they are intimidated
She's
by me
honest.
because I'm a girl. Like, do you think you can actually do it? Like, you know that when once I did it and I have like that confidence, right? It's like, done deal. He's coming back.
What are some of the common misconceptions that you've encountered about female barbers that kind of annoys you?
Like, sometimes we have clients who come in and they don't expect a female barber cutting their hair, and they'll be like, "You cutting my hair? Do you have any other male barbers?" Girls know what looks best on a guy. The whole haircut should be really fun and like an easygoing process.
I'm not saying that majority are still thinking this way, but then I guess some people are still thinking, can women cut? The same as how a man cut.
That they're not very good at razors. There's this new client that walked in and then he wanted to do his beard, but then he saw that I was a female and then he requested for a male barber instead.
I mean, you are in a neighborhood where it's predominantly, Malay Muslim dominated. Would you say there are some, religious prohibitions that come to, as to why they don't want you to cut their hair?
I still remember this one client, he and his wife came by. And then the husband didn't say much, but the wife came in and say, is it okay if it's not the female barber that is cutting? I'm fine with it, because if you feel like you're not comfortable, I would not want to cut your husband's hair.
This fact!
First of all, don't be that guy that is walked in by their wife and the wife talks for you. Your wife talks for you, tells the barber what you should get. I cringe when I see that. That's wild.
And I have that unsatisfactory feeling after that.
Because at the end of the day, it is still the service, no matter how good your haircut
So
is.
I don't take it too hard because I understand that people's beliefs are also stronger than any other. So I just let it go.
We have clients who come with their wives, their girlfriends,
Right.
and some of them are Malays definitely. So the religious thing like really plays a part.
Okay.
So I'll ask like, I'm cutting your hair today. I'm cutting your hair. Is it okay?
They be like,
It's fine. Like we have other barbers definitely. So if it's an
Great
issue,
attitude.
it'll be set.
Great attitude to
when I
have.
saw you, gives you a sort of a edge, or does that change the perspective of a guy? And you know, like if they see a more feminine barber, they're like, I don't think she can do it.
The good thing is I don't get hit on.
Oh, that's good. I guess that's good. Was there ever a time where a customer made you uncomfortable?
Based on my gender, he was already unhappy of like getting haircut by me.
Okay.
You know, so like as much as you know, I can put in 110% and like giving my best, you know, service for him, he will never be happy or like satisfied with whatever I cut for him.
If you were to cut, to be on the chair, would you stare at your barber?
I close my eyes.
Yeah, so most of the time people don't really look at your barber lah. They will like just look at their haircut a bit and then they just like look away or look on their phone. But these few customers, they will just like stare in the mirror and look at you. I don't know whether they are just dazing off.
Okay.
So I feel uncomfortable.
I would say 50-50. There are those clients that is not be, you happen to be a female, but there are those clients, I even get those clients where dudes will hold their mirror, will check the mirror for 15 minutes sometimes. I gotta be like, bro, come on. Can I cut your hair, bro? There are people that came to you, done their research, and still act like that. So I think it's not always just because of the color of your skin or your gender or whatever it may be. There are literally just clients that are like that, no matter whose chair they're in. It's wild.
Okay, there was a time that we had a plus size a customer who came in. So after the haircut, we did a hair wash, and he couldn't fit into the hair wash thing. I was calling the other barbers like, okay, so what do we do now? Like, because it's the first time experience this has ever happened. So like, how are we gonna do the hair wash? You know?
Was there like no like prejudging, like when he came, like I don't think he's gonna fit?
We were confident that our chair could fit.
There
Tough.
would be something you would tell a girl that wants to jump into the industry or a field that's, you know, male dominated. What would you tell that girl?
Just don't think too much about it, and also don't compare yourself to others. It doesn't matter like what kind of gender it is. You know, as long as you do your job well, like people can just see it. If you don't put in effort to get better at certain things, you're never gonna be better at certain things.
Just ignore whatever that is going to pass you, because that will make you stronger. If you keep on believing that you can't, then you can't. Never judge yourself, because at the end of the day, you are the one who's going to make it, not the people that are going to judge you.
Okay, so I've prepared
Great
something
advice.
special. These are the haircuts that I've amassed over the years from what I thought were interesting. It's actually trying to like channel the, what's his name? Harry Styles?
Oh, is it?
Oh, okay, well, no, I guess not.
That looks like Harry Styles a little bit.
Just
The Harry Styles cut. He uses this to cover his recession.
not anymore. So
But then again, this created more weight on your head.
Yeah.
right.
So it gives you the shape where your head is bigger than your face.
So this one,
Facts.
I can't say much about it because a lot of insurance agents have this kind of hairstyle. Auntie, like the side, like clean and neat, please.
Yeah, that's what I actually said. Yeah.
I always notice clients like always show photos where you can barely see the cut. They just like the way that they look in it, but you could barely see the cut, and they want you to be like, yo, can you do this cut on me? And you don't really know what the top looks like, what the sides look like, because you just can't tell. They just like the way they looked in this photo, so they want that cut. We need pictures of the actual cut, guys.
Clean and neat and then stick back. That's it.
It's just nice, you know, if you want to go for a meeting, but after
That's a
that
nice
you wanna
cut.
go for, like, you meet your friends after work. This look can complement both styles.
That's a dope
I
cut.
tried really hard to make that flick.
It cannot be too long though, but this is just nice.
I think a little bit shorter on the sides. Just a little bit shorter, like still full, still some hair he can comb back, but I think a little bit tighter to give him that more of a squared masculine look, almost like an ovalish look. And I think not necessarily here. I think it should have length here. If it doesn't have length in this area, then it's gonna stick out. So he needs enough length for it to lay down. I'm talking about in this area. Get it in a little bit tighter behind the ear, just to make it look more of a ovalish shape. Why'd I do that?
This kind would usually be those Grease era. Yeah, like Elvis Presley kind.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is getting there.
What does that mean?
Like before you actually got to this.
Yeah. See how it's
You
tighter
have
around the
nice
ear?
features.
Back then,
But then again, I see that you did like a taper at the side here.
Yeah.
Like that's good. Well,
I am a consultant. I am not just a barber. I am a consultant, and I help people get the best look for them. This is exactly the cut I was talking about would look best on him. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys agree. This is exactly what I was talking about. Still have some weight all through here, length on top, but let's get it tighter around the ears.
this one, bald. Do you think I can pull off the bald haircut?
Oh, okay.
That's not bald, but bro, nah.
Moving on.
Yeah, she said moving
If you're
on.
not ready for a buzz cut, you can always try a crew cut first.
Crew cut, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one.
But that's just NS. Like everyone has this haircut.
But you look smart. You look neat.
yeah, it shapes the face because you have a very
You look smart, you look neat.
symmetrical side. Then the bottom it's quite sharp, so you want it to balance.
Okay, so
Everybody always says that, like, I don't want a haircut that everybody has. But if a haircut doesn't look that good on you, you rather have that haircut that doesn't look that good on you than have a haircut that looks good on you, but a lot of people have it. I don't know.
this one is what you're having actually. It's just this is a neater version of what you're having now.
This is just not me.
Yeah, it's not neat.
I thought I looked so cool.
Yeah, I think this works. Usually it's not that heavy.
Right.
Yeah, everything is layered nicely, but the sides doesn't overpower your top.
Yeah, I like the length.
Right.
And make you look smart at the same time.
That's her favorite thing to say. It makes you look smart. Y'all want to look smart, man.
This.
I think this like sort of like each the best.
I would say this one.
I think the worst, I think it's the first one.
The least favorite, I would say this one.
Buzz cut.
But
Barbershop, Limpy Barbershop.
You just find me as in true, but I just like to enjoy things other than barbering.
I have a barber account. It's Negret, so no regrets with Negar, the barberettes.
After speaking with these female barbers, I've come to realize that their passion and love for the art form is just as strong as any male barber. They probably will listen to you better and even give you better advice. And in a world where looks for the most part are everything, why not listen to someone from the opposite sex that probably knows what a girl wants?
I think he's absolutely right. That's what I was saying, man. Like, if a girl can prove that she can cut, why not go to her if she can cut just as good as guys? Because you're going to get that different perspective. You know what I mean? Let's look at the comment section. Found out about you from Basio. Damn, all you guys already went and watched the video? Damn. I won't pretend like I wouldn't be hesitant. Yeah, to have a lady cut my hair. Look, it happens to everybody. When I went to barber school, I went to a predominantly black barber school. And when people would see I was Hispanic, they would literally ask for a black barber. They wouldn't want me to cut their hair. That's just how it is, man. And it's up to you to change that. I actually like it. I take that on as a challenge. I always love proving people wrong. It wouldn't get to me like it does get to some people. And I hope that these future female barbers feel the same way. Laugh about it, take it as a challenge, and just know that when you do dominate in this space, you're killing it, you know? I said Basio sent me. Damn, all these people, look at all this. That's cool, man. You guys should support this guy's channel. He put a lot of effort into this video, into his channel. And honestly, YouTube is just a better place if he continues to create content. I hope you guys go to the link in the description below, subscribe, and show his channel some love. A lot of female barbers, from my experience, haven't got an eye for detail. Think clients don't have an eye for detail and rush the cut a lot of time and struggle with new styles. I think it depends what type of shop you go to, because a lot of women, they're raised in like the cosmetology space and they want to cross over, and they tend to go to like more of great clips style barbershop sports clips where they have to cut faster. If they don't cut faster, they get in trouble at work. Standard is not set to quality, so it's not really their fault a lot of times. But I bet you if you go to one of those barbers that were in this video who are obviously passionate about their craft and are allowed to express that in the environment that they work in, those girls in that video have attention to detail. That's dope, man. Great video. He's at 477 subscribers. Let's crank that thing up, man. Let's get his channel booming. Yo, love you guys. I need a haircut. Wow. Love you guys. We drop daily content on this channel. Please do comment below. Let me know what you thought about the video, what you think about the whole female barber thing. I think it's something that we need to be more welcoming to. We need to support our female barbers. And yeah, guys, we drop daily content on this channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow.